I'm either Mustang grapes or muscadines. They are different, but I get them confused. I think y'all know where this is, Mid-Cities. Again, don't get lights. That's a road bike right there. Drop bars, deep dish, skinny tires. I bet you he can go more than 25 miles an hour. All pedal. Sage bushes, they've been blooming a lot, and it's been raining a lot. Make of that what you will. Those are the ones they say bloom when it rains, or bloom when it's going to rain. Alright. Yeah, I saw a meme. It said, do you think it's annoying when a bicycle rides through a stop sign? Think of how annoying it is if we stopped. Morning. It's a very popular trail. I mean, it's Friday morning. You got all these people on it. Squirrel. Squirrel, squirrel. Red squirrel. Go further south and you get more gray squirrel. Go further north and west and you get black squirrel. And chipmunks. We do have prairie dogs here in Texas. I think there is actually one protected wild population in Tarrant County. This is Smithfield Station, because we're at Smithfield Road. Gosh, yes. There's a sign that said bike, yield to peds. I mean, hey, see, somebody's rode their bicycle to the train station. Good morning. That's how you do it right there. Ride your bike to the train. The straight of what is closed. I rode a bicycle. I tell you what, if I could ride a bicycle everywhere I needed to go, or bike and train everywhere in a reasonable time, that would be so great. Davis. This is another fairly large crossing, and the only lights are for the train. I mean, there's a traffic signal, which helps a little bit. I'm going. Go, 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 go. So I do have my suspension locked out, so I don't put a whole lot of power, waste a whole lot of power. Woo! Thank you. Don't waste a whole lot of human power on those hard, fast starts, rapid acceleration. Without the suspension locked out, the bike would dip down and rebound. I'd lose a lot more strength into a lot of my energy into the suspension. But this bike's got a lockout, so I can just reach down, put it on lock, and it behaves like a rigid fork. My Trek doesn't have that. I think once upon a time it could have been adjusted to the point where it was practically locked out, make it so stiff it's locked out. But that bike's probably a 2000, maybe a 2001. So 25, 26 years old. I did rebuild this. I haven't had it the whole time. I did rebuild the front suspension. I made it very stiff for that reason. But if I really get on it, I can still make the suspension travel and rebound. How are we looking on battery life? I don't know. It doesn't want to display it. Oh, I'm still videoing, so I guess I'm doing alright. We're 34 minutes into this ride, and we're over here at coming up on the North Richland Hills water tower. That's not too bad, really. And I'm yapping. Yeah, see on my mounts, that's the view you get. Nobody wants to watch that. Y'all want to see where we're going. Now, this is the train we normally see. That's passenger train. It's gonna stop there at Smithfield and pick up that lady on her bicycle. Because you can bring your bike on the train. They have a place inside, at least one cabin for it. There's a place you can hang, I think 3 or 4 of them, and there's usually a place where you can put it, long ways on 2 wheels. And I mean, you had to, and nobody was using any of the handicapped accessible, they'll fit in there too. But of course, priority there goes to people in wheelchairs. That's who it's for. As it should. But there is dedicated bike storage too. Some orange trumpet. See a lot of that along here. More hackberries. This is Eden Road. There you go. Thank you very much. Honestly, most people are pretty good, you know, car versus bike. It's not really a versus thing a whole lot. You know, we get along pretty well. And of course, I mean, I drive a car and a pickup and a motorcycle. So I have an interest in all of us because I am all of us. And a lot of people who do ride bikes also ride cars and trucks and motorcycles. Almost all of us. If you're an adult, chances are you also have a motor vehicle. And of course, you know, folks like me who ride bikes. So we're looking out for each other even when we're driving our cars. And just most people around here drive pretty friendly. They speed, a lot of speeding, but usually they're pretty chill toward bikes. I think the biggest issue isn't anything out of animosity, it's being inattentive. Sometimes people just are not paying attention. Oh, here comes a trike. Two trikes, as a matter of fact. Morning. My wife also has one of those. Recumbent trike, tadpole trike. They're not as fast as a bicycle. I mean, you take two equal riders or one equal rider and put them on either. Bike's faster. Bike's more agile. You can flick it around a lot easier. But a trike is a lot more stable. And you get a chair rather than a seat. So here things get neat. You can cross right there. You can cross right here if you want to stay on Cotton Belt. You can go all the way into Grapevine, or you can come this way. And this way, you can get back into Watauga. Kind of a round trip, if you will. This is John Barfield. Let's see if I remember how to do it. Hey, yeah, I do have hydraulic brakes as well. This bike is a lot more technologically advanced than the Trek that I've turned into a city bike. Funny thing is, though, when that Trek was made in 2001, that was maybe not upper tier mountain bike, but it was solid upper mid. 2001, mountain bikes were just coming out of the rigid stage. You know, probably the 70s into the 80s. The spring oak, if we come onto the trail again. But yeah, 70s, 80s, maybe starting in the 60s, people were using your regular safety bikes, cruiser type bikes, and just go off-road with them. You know, you just rode, that's what you rode everywhere. And people started making adaptations. Thank you very much. There is light at this intersection, I have to point out. You can press a button and make yellow lights flash, and that's supposed to tell cars to stop. I usually don't fool with it, because as good as people are, a lot of times they don't stop. If they're close to the intersection when you hit the button, they just keep coming. So I just wait for it to be clear, or somebody to voluntarily stop without the light. Somebody painted slow on here, because yeah, see this S turn. Whee! That dog looks like a fox. Good morning. Yeah, I think we're gonna come to another intersection like that. Oh, watch is funny today. Watch just told me I should get up and move around. I did not tell the watch I was doing activities. I guess it can't figure out I'm riding a bicycle. I promise you, watch. I'm moving. See, I could press here, but for what? There ain't nobody coming. It's Kirk Lane. Morning. You see, that bike was chained there last time I was here. Morning. John Barfield. We're out in some pastures right now. Is that RH? See, JBT05, John Barfield Trail 05. Oh, we don't have to be like, oh, a lot of pastures bleeding out. And no, they will not come if you have a flat tire. It's not roadside assistance. They've been coming this way for a while. I've never seen them paint that on the walkway or path. I kind of wonder how much of that is go fast road bikes, because I can tell you, especially on the weekend, you'll come across a couple absolute pelotons on here of road bikes, and they can go very fast. These guys are, I mean, they're athletes. They're athletes, and they're on the sport bikes of the bicycle world. They're also very aware of what they're doing. So I wonder if it's them. I kind of doubt. I wonder if it's got more to do with the e-bikes. You go that way too. Man, what is that way? I forget what that way does. But I know what this way does. I know that way doesn't bring me home faster. So I know this way, I'm ultimately going to come into Cross Timbers, Adventure World, and then I'll be at Starnes, and then I'll be home. Back into Watauga. And that's what I'm going to do. That bird feeder in there. But anyway, now this mirror has been here a long time. That's a good thing. There are some, I mean, you see, there's some kind of blind turns on this. People do ride bikes. Now, John Barfield trail ends. That's okay. We're gonna come through the neighborhood. But yeah, thinking those slow lines are for e-bikes and e-scooters, because some of those, I got a hot take opinion. There's somebody who rides a bicycle, an acoustic bicycle, and a motorcycle. If you have a throttle, a motor, and no pedals, that's a motorcycle. Oh, but it's an e-bike. No. Throttle, no pedals, motor, that's a motorcycle. And it should be treated as such. Now, if you have pedals and a throttle and a motor, but you don't need to pedal, I still say that's a motorcycle. And that's the real hot take. Because a lot of people say, oh, no, because you got pedals. Yeah, I know you got pedals. And, early motorcycles had pedals too. That's a true fact. You can go to the motorcycle Harley Davidson Museum in Oklahoma and see them. So we're back at Davis. I like my stopping. Hydraulic disc. Wait to cross Davis. I will. Let me get where I can be seen. Let me get my pedal up. But yeah, come on, get my pedal where I want it. There we go. Yeah, if you can use the throttle, even if you have pedals, but you don't need to pedal because you've got a throttle, that's a motorcycle. Oh, well, it's a kick scooter. It's got a throttle, you don't have to kick. You can just use throttle power. Okay, it's a scooter, which gets classified the same as a motorcycle, at least over 49 cc, I think. Oh, well, it's for mobility impaired. No, it isn't. Yeah, those people could use it, and I'm glad that they have something available to them. But let's be honest, most of the people on e-bikes and e-scooters, it's kids, teenagers, and some of them aren't even teenagers. Woo. Yeah, I mean, you got probably single-digit age kids riding around these things. They could do 28 plus miles an hour. That's not a good idea. And I've seen Keller and Grapevine, I think NRH even has posted some videos about the troubles they're having. You know, kids be kids and let them have their fun. Cool. But they're running into people, causing injuries. There's been some deaths, maybe not around here, but it's happened. And just because they're 8 years old doesn't mean they don't cause thousands of dollars of damage when they slam into your car at 28 miles an hour. You know, an 8-year-old riding a motorcycle do just as much damage as a 28-year-old.